Hello, everyone. I am Judah Bernard, the wisdom dialoguer and the motivational warrior of the Rise, Creating Your Voice. I am excited because it is Women History Month, and I have been delighted to have three women that so happen to be triplets. So I want to introduce to some and present to others. As I read their bio, before I go ahead and introduce them, I'm going to go ahead and memorize it as I was given it. So here we go. Their brand is about believing in yourself as an individual. It is about loving yourself, knowing your worth, building your self-esteem into a 100% confidence to become who you are. When you know who you are, no one can define you. They are more than just a clothing brand. They want everyone as an individual to be motivated in clothing yourself with love and confidence by what you wear and how you wear it. Clothed with love, styled with confidence is their slogan. Know that you are enough just the way you are. Don't let anyone define you different. As their clothing apparel states, believe in you. We as humans all have a personality that makes us unique from one another. Their brand was founded in 2017 and established in January 2021 on the basis of being a triplet. They were also always classified as one individual just because they were triplets. As triplets, they want everyone to know and let the world know that they are three different individuals born on the same day yet have three different personalities. One may be shy, the other may be reserved, and the other may be the social butterfly. We'll get all that information as we interview them because they understand that those are the best traits that define them. So I'll let them introduce themselves, but let me introduce to you the triplets, the Cassie sisters.
Hi, I'm Shauna, the oldest of the triplets, the one who was first. I am the one to be known as the social butterfly. I love to be outgoing and friendly with everyone.
Hi, I'm Shawana, of course, the middle one, and sometimes I can be shy. It all depends. Hi, my name is Sonia. I'm the youngest out of the three.
So let's welcome them to here and make sure I said that last name right. It is Cassie, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, great. I try to get phonetics. You know, I took that in college, so I'm thank you for that A in my phonetics class. So, our topic today, because we understand that season 2 is about moving forward, and understanding that that you guys created or founded the BU slogan, the BU apparel, in 2017. So, what happened to where it manifested itself in January 2021?
Well, in 2017, we came about the ideal and said, hey, let's put together something that can motivate society and not just something that just put together just for us. So as time progressed, we thought about it and was like, okay, it's going to be something. But then in 2020, with all the issues of pandemic and COVID, I was like, now is the best opportunity to manifest and birth BU. It was more time on our hands, more time to plan, more time to organize and do everything.
And I like that. And in organizing, I think I want to ask, who was the lead in this? Because I know you're the oldest, then we have the middle one, but I think the baby had more lead in this.
You would think so.
So where's the baby at? Because now I'm gonna call y'all 1, 2, and 3. were you the one that had the lead in this?
No, I wasn't the lead in this.
I can't see you. There you are. See, y'all gotta lean in. Come a little close together. It's only gonna be a couple of minutes, that's all. So tell me how you guys came about, because I understand that your some of your clothes and your apparel have butterflies on them. Tell me that story.
Okay. We came about the butterfly because, of course, growing up until now, I always loved butterflies because what it represents, which means change. So I was talking with Shauna, and I said this will be the perfect symbol to represent believing in yourself because of change and transformation and
And I
growth.
like and I like that change and transformation is good. And being that it comes from a caterpillar and then it's expanding to that silkness, and then it comes out to be this beautiful, beautiful butterfly. So I like the whole slogan. Tell me something about growing up as triplets. I know sometimes you guys don't like to answer those type of questions, but how did it feel? Because it appears to me that you guys look alike. So was everyone
We
still
are
in the same class? Huh?
Yes, we are identical.
So what issues did you guys have, especially in high school, middle school, elementary? Did people sometimes get you mixed up?
Yes, we were always mixed up. People will get to know us by our personality and growing friendships with different individuals. So that what separated us from other people, knowing, okay, that's Shauna, that's Shawana, that's Sonia. But we always got confused. Everybody always mixed us up. And we were always like, okay, if one did something, they'd be like, yeah, that was the triplets. It's like, wait, it was her, not me.
So who would be the one that got into trouble the most? Raise your hand. Oh, so no one's gonna raise their hand.
We come as a pack.
So one for one for all.
Yes.
I like that. I like that. So if one get in trouble, we all get in trouble.
We just cover for one another.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So I know we're talking about the BU apparel. Tell them where they can go and get some of the BU apparel, because I know it's on Instagram. So give them the Instagram tag. I know it's BU apparel underscore.
Yes.
Yes. So that's where you can you go purchase some on Instagram, or that's where you
will go. Our business page is through Instagram. The website is in the making. So right now, just email us the order, or you can direct message us straight from Instagram.
Okay. Okay. So I hear you have some Jamaican background. Who is the best cooker?
Out of us three?
Yes. And like nobody. Come on now, there's three of you guys.
Sonia loves to cook. Sonia was the one to like to cook the most.
Okay. So Sonia likes to cook. What's your favorite dish, Sonia?
Barbecue chicken.
She said that real loud. Barbecue chicken. Yes. So I want to go back to BU Apparel, because I know this whole topic is about the clothing line. What else is in the making besides the t-shirts? Are you guys going to create other ideas and things like that from the clothing line too as well?
Yes, we have in mind to do jogger sets, hoodies, short sets, anything related to apparel, socks, accessories,
hair bows.
Yes, anything purses. You there.
Because I can see this going real far, because I think people need to understand being you and defining who you are, and that's what it's about. Because I guess I always like the story about the ugly duckling.
Yeah.
And that's sort of like how I was, like the ugly duckling. No one wanted to play with me, and then I became this. Are men swans? I don't know. Is that a swan? Well, I don't know what they call it. I think, well, I turn into a swan. I say that. So, you have to come out of those ugly stages. For a long time, I was in some ugly stages. I can't lie about that. But this is what happened. So the other thing is, we talk about don't turn back to as well as one of the major topics in this series of episodes of the thing. What are some efforts in you not turning back to some of the things that you used to do as well? And this for all three of you guys.
Okay, so there's situations where I experience where it's always easy to turn back to old ways.
Yes.
Because, people will be like, oh, it's okay. It's just 1 or 2 times, but those 1 or 2 times turn into often or every day. So certain experiences, what led me to never turn back is to look at my purpose in life, my goals, what I want to achieve, where I want to be at, and things like that. So that pushed me and motivated me to be like, okay, it's all fun and games, but at a certain point you have to mature and, grow and do things you want to do to become successful. So that's what helped me to never turn back to dark days, but just look ahead, because it's easier said than done, but once you achieve it, you'll feel great about yourself.
I like that. Come on, Marie. Get that hand down from your face.
Okay, I experienced a lot of negative experiences, and what helped me to not turn back is, I love children, so taking care of children, having goddaughters, being an auntie, I now became a role model where little people look up to me. So I want to be remembered for something good instead of something bad. So I have to lead by example. So that's what helps me to not turn back, even when I feel like I should. I just remind myself, okay, I have little people looking up to me. So
right. And that's important. You're sort of like the godmother, huh? Fairy godmother.
With all the kids.
Right. So like daycare. Come on. The other one I can't see. We ready? There we go. She's just laughing over there. So what's your daughter's backstory?
Well, for me, for my turning back story, what I do to not remember the negative, I just pray about it, pray about the negative situations that I've been in or experienced, and just think of positive ways.
Okay, and that's a good thing, because what we have to understand in don't turning back is, if we look at from the biblical standpoint, when Lot's wife looked back, she turned into a pillar of salt. That's one reason why I'm scared to look back. I don't want to turn into a pillar of salt. And that reminds me of just how things can be back when you do turn back and you look back and try to rehash some of those memories. It's good to know about the past, but sometimes when you turn back to that past, it kind of doubles up, and it's sort of like it becomes a little bit harsher than what it already was. And then sometimes you can't get out of it. So tell me a great story, Shauna, about Marie.
A great story about her?
Yes.
A great story about Marie?
Yes. So you know where I'm going with this, so y'all better get y'all stories together.
Okay. Okay, wait. So you say tell you a great story about just Marie?
Yes, just about Marie.
Any story.
Any story.
Okay, this is one. Growing up, every day after school, like elementary, middle school, we used to walk home from school. So every day, me and Sonia and our brother would, it's hot outside and we just, want to get home, to eat our snacks and watch our favorite shows and stuff. And Marie, she always always lagging behind, just walking so slow. So every time we always used to have to yell at her to push her, be like, come on, let's go, hurry up, it's time to go, we're going to miss our show. So she was the triplet that, the slow one walking home. Like, never,
I thought you said tell a good story.
Yes. So that's a story that I can remember. That
I told her to tell a story. I told her to just tell a story, and that's a good story to her.
Yes.
That's a good story, but I love it. Because I was because I'm a middle child too. I was the slow one that walked behind you.
Always.
I know I have the middle child syndrome too. So, Marie, tell a story about Sonia.
Let's see. Okay. Sonia. Okay, out of all three of us, being an identical triplet, you will think that you would take up for each other all the way, but with Sonia, she has a like when it comes to me and Shauna, she don't give two hoots about Shauna, but everything is like we like to call her bodyguard.
Okay.
Yeah, so every little thing I do, she wants to know, she wants to follow behind me. It's like growing up having an older sibling who wants to protect you all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's Sonia.
That's the good story. Now tell the bad story. No, I'm just So, Sonia, tell a story about Shauna.
Shauna? Yes, me. A good one. You don't know. A good story? What? Good stories. You always.
A good story.
Okay. She got to think.
Giving her some time. It's a lot of thinking.
You still got to think? You don't have any good stories about her?
Jeez, that's how you feel about her?
Well, we'll come back as you're thinking. So, out of each and every one of you guys, I guess people probably want to know your age or what age range you're in.
Take a guess.
You want me to guess? Or you want the...
Yeah.
Hold on. So we have people on. So they want you guys to take a guess how old they are. So if you can put how old they are in the comments, that would be great. So start off in the comments of how old you think they are. I know we have some people on the line still. Put in the comments how old they are. So like and subscribe too as well. And put some hearts. How old do you think they are? They are triplets. Let me see if I got some coming in. Put in the comments how old they are. So like and subscribe. They haven't said anything, but I'll take my first guess. $32?
No.
You close.
You close.
Is it higher or lower?
You gotta guess.
You gotta guess.
It's lower.
Oh. 30.
Almost there.
31?
Correct.
Whew. See, no one came in and said anything. 31. So how hard was it dating in high school?
It wasn't hard.
But did y'all ever switch out?
No. Never switched out dating.
Y'all never send nobody else on another date? I kind of want to go with him. You can go with him.
See, that's the thing. If you are a friend or close to us, they get to know us, so they know us different.
Right.
So, you know, you can't, like, really switch up because they'll be like, nah, you playing.
Just don't say nothing on the date. Be like, hey.
They're like, but you acting weird.
You probably need to act weird because if you didn't want them, they don't want them either. They just there to get the food. So tell me some other good things that you guys did as growing up as triplets and things like that too as well. And understanding how BU Apparel came into your existence and you're creating it in 2017 too as well. So I know you said you guys are 3 different personalities, and which we appear in the see right now. So just tell us some of the personality traits and some of the things you did as growing up that had you to be BU Apparel as far as being 3 personalities.
Wait, say that again.
Tell us some things that you guys did as triplets that got you to the BU Apparel clothing wear and the butterflies and things like that. So some of the childhood memories that probably brought you to the clothing design and stuff like that.
Well, I love fashion overall. I love to dress up. Anything I put on, I love to switch it up and style it up. So
and that was just one person like the style?
No.
I like to keep it simple. Like growing up and now, I always like clothing that was simple and comfy. Like I could put on a hoodie with some sweatpants and I'm okay. Or I could put on a t-shirt and some jeans and I'm okay. So with the apparel, I also want people like myself who like don't prefer sneakers more than heels or graphic tees more than dresses to know that you can still be yourself while dressing comfortable. Because to me, being simple is beautiful to me. So with the apparel, I wanted to get that out there too. Because being a triplet, you have me as the simple one, then you have the oldest one who likes the heels and all that stuff, and then you have Sonia who's a little of both. So yeah, so that gives each of us a way to express our style through the apparel as well.
Okay. And what about you, Sonia?
I'm in between. I like to dress up when I'm in the mood to dress up. I don't always like to dress up. Okay. I have to be in the mood.
Oh, I understand that. I have to be in the need too. So today was a need for me to dress up. You see, I got my little flower on.
Still stylish.
Huh?
You still styling.
Yeah, I try a little bit. You know, it was hard out here when I was like, oh, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I got to pull it together.
It worked.
Yes. So tell me some other things about the triplet scene and what's your next gig as triplets? Do any one of you guys act? Do anybody sing? Do anybody dance?
I love to dance.
Uh-oh.
I always love to dance.
Is that Shauna?
Yes, it is.
Is Shauna the only outgoing one?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Oh, wow. So y'all don't follow her?
No, I do my own thing. But I like to write. I love poetry. I love expressing through words. Through writing, I mean, sorry.
Okay. That's sort of like the middle child. That's what I do too as well. Everything is poetic and poetry and writing. So I'm assuming, well, we know you guys share birthdays. So when were you guys birthed? What month?
July.
Oh. July, Gemini.
No.
Cancer.
Cancer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, good. That's a good sign. That's a great sign. And Gemini could have been something totally different. Yeah. And I could, that'd be like, it's 6 of y'all now. And that's not a good thing. So I know you guys reside in Texas.
Florida.
Okay. So how's Florida treating you guys?
It's okay besides all these restrictions with the COVID, but it's good, nice and sunny for the most part.
Okay. So what, if anything, that you could teach young girls about being beautiful, being simple, and just being themselves? Since this is Women's History Month, tell us some things that you could tell women that may not feel as beautiful or maybe not able to define themselves. So let's start with beauty. When somebody doesn't think they're beautiful, what are some motivational things that you can tell them? And for each one of you guys.
Well, for me, I will start off with like a quote, like some quotes that I follow for myself. I'll tell them, like in the mornings when I wake up, I'll look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful, I am enough, just the way I am. So if someone else comes to me, I'll tell them the same thing. Mm-hmm. You are deserving of everything great. You are loved, you are worthy, you are beautiful just the way you are.
Wow. That's good. I love it.
I would say the same thing. I would tell them never let anyone or society define who you are. If love the skin you're in and know that you are enough, as Shawana said, you're beautiful. If it's a guy, you're handsome. Don't listen to what anyone says. Look in the mirror and know that that image you see is perfect. It's just enough.
Sonya?
I would say the same thing like Shauna.
No, you say your own thing.
I would say that people are worthy and you're enough, and don't care what no one say, or don't let no one tear you down or ridicule you. Just know that you have high self-esteem in yourself and high confidence, and
right.
Know that you can stand up with your head on your shoulders, strong and stuff, and know that you are a great person, you're intelligent, smart, all that.
Oh, wow. You just gave them a basket full of Easter eggs. Now, am I seeing the BU Apparel t-shirt right now that you guys are wearing?
Yes, it is.
Well, let's see it. I mean, and that is the t-shirt for those that are listening and those who can see. And that's the BU Apparel t-shirt. So what are some things that you guys define as help people to define themselves too as well? Oh.
Say that again.
What are some ways that you guys help people define themselves? Like if you had a friend that's in need, tell us some ways that you help them define themselves or look at themselves in a different light.
Well, I'll start by, speaking to them and seeing where their mindset is at the moment, like how they're feeling and, what's going on. And then from there, I'll piece it together and, do a step-by-step process and be like, okay, this day we're going to focus on you actually having a self-esteem. And then, as their self-esteem grows, then, they'll become more confident in themselves. So, it all starts with the way they're thinking versus how you can help them.
Right. I like that. And that was Shauna. What about Sonya?
Oh, yeah. What was the question?
How do you have people define themselves?
All right, Marie, why Sonya thinking?
I want to find people define themselves. To be honest, myself whole and how to have high self-esteem because that's something I always struggle with. But now I've changed and I'm learning how to. So it's still a learning process for me.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever I'm taught at the moment, if someone comes to me, I'll share whatever experience I was taught with them because I'm still learning.
I like that. I like that. And that's a big step. And I think that we shouldn't teach what we don't know. Trust me. That's one thing that I talk about, that people always give a lot of advice, and they might be dealing with the same thing and already giving advice to people that it hurt more than it helped. And I like the way you said that you're still learning, and the things that you have experienced, that's what you teach, and not the things that you don't know. And I like that. That's being a bigger person. And I would like for the whole world to listen to what you said, because that's important. That stop giving out advice if that's not where you are. So I like that. That's a big step. That's a big step of identifying where you are, and knowing where you are. You're saying, look, I can't give you all that right now, but I can give you what I've been taught and what I've learned. I like that. I like that. Come on, Sonya, we're back at you.
Come on, Sonya. She still need a little time.
She still need a little time. Is she writing it down? She want to make sure she say the right thing. So here's an all around question. What do you guys do for fun?
Shopping is my therapy. Besides prioritizing what I need to do, other than that, shopping is my therapy.
And that's Shauna.
Yes.
Okay. Marie?
I'm a little boring. I don't know. I like to I spend my quiet time reading, or sometimes I'll go to the mall or the movies or brunch. It all depends. I'm very simple. I don't do too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least, with your last question, Sonia, and answer the next question.
I like to ride my bike. I like to go shopping. I like to read. Hanging out with my friends and family.
So as you see, we have the Cassie Triplets here, who has an apparel, which is BU Apparel. And it's about just defining who you are. And when you wear their shirt, we want you to have confidence. They want you to know that by you wearing while you wearing their apparel, that you've been styled and you have confidence, and you boost it to the experience of being wrapped in BU apparel. Their logo is a butterfly, and it's sort of like their mascot, and they use it as part of transformation and just regrowth and growth. And the whole part of it, the caterpillar turning into cocoon itself into this beautiful butterfly, and it comes out and spreads its wings. And that's one thing that I like about this, that it gives an opportunity for transformation. And in every day that we transform, and I don't know anybody, if you're still the same as you were yesterday, then you're not growing and you're not transforming. So in order to be the beautiful butterfly, you still have to know what cocoon you're in and what season you're in that cocoon. And I think the Cassie sisters have really much put this out. So any closing words that you want to leave the listeners at this particular time?
to be true to themselves and love themselves no matter what. And like and subscribe and purchase a shirt. This is the brand. Be you.
It said like and subscribe, and that's BU Apparel _ on Instagram. And their website is forthcoming. Do we have any questions from the audience as we close out? Yes, and support Black-owned businesses. This is a Black-owned business, but yet and still, this is Women's History Month, and we have 3 Black young women here on the Rise Create Your Voice podcast. Yes, show them that BU, Sean. I see you. Yeah, show it to them. And that's the apparel. The website is forthcoming. But they are on Instagram, BU Apparel _ and you can actually click on and DM them for the information, if I'm correct, right?
Yes, or email as well.
You can email too as well.
Yes.
Now, they email you through Messenger. That's
The
BU Apparel. Y'all see who the social butterfly is, Shauna.
The email is in the link in our bio.
It's a link in the bio on Instagram. So definitely support Black-owned businesses. And remember to always remember, if you've missed any of the podcasts, this will be airing this Sunday at 12 noon. This is March 14th, Sunday. So every Sunday we have a podcast, and this will be Don't Turn Back. They already talked about their Don't Turn Back situations and their history too as well, which have been a very flourishing history, as well as them growing too as well. So I'd like to thank them for coming on the Rise Creating Your Voice podcast. And as I always say, tell a friend, tell a foe, tell your spouse, heck, tell everyone. We'll see you on the next podcast. But understand that I give out motivational texts every Wednesday. You can text The Rise to 844-452-4110. That's 844-452-4110. We'd like to thank you guys for coming on, and we appreciate the time that you spend here with us. Hopefully we'll be able to see you again. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.